Hello girls, so I'm going to run you through a little tutorial for the task that Miss Fenton has set for you in drama, and the task is about finding a YouTube clip on a particular drama style that Miss Fenton will explain to you, and then she would like you to annotate it to show your understanding of how the different elements and principles of that drama style are captured in that skit that you're going to annotate. So my suggestion to her was that we use this tool called Screencastomatic, and you can see as I'm moving my mouse that you can see it, it comes up with a yellow circle around it, and here's the web address of the site that I'm suggesting that you use, and you can see it's called Screencastomatic. You can simply just Google that, or you can type in its a web address, which is www.screencastomatic.com. You don't need to download anything onto your computer, you just use it straight as is. So you come here and it would be as simple as you hit start recording, and it will start to record whatever it is that you can see on your computer screen. Now you might see that I've got a whole lot of tabs open up here, and I'm actually going to use a skit from a show called The Big Bang Theory, which some of you may know. I really like it, it's lots of fun and it makes me laugh a lot. So I'm using a little section out of that to show you the type of thing you can do when you find your YouTube section on your drama style that Miss Fenton's going to ask you to do. So I've just got the YouTube site up here, and I'm just simply going to start. It runs the video. I can pause it at any given time, and I can then talk about what it is that we're shown on the screen. So some of you may know this episode. This is where Penny, the next door neighbour, comes in to give Christmas presents to her neighbours, and this is Leonard, and Leonard lives with Sheldon, and they're both science students at a local university, and Penny works at a local restaurant. And you can see where the scene is set by Penny being in a Christmas hat, a Santa Claus hat, and she's got the presents here. So we then...
Merry Christmas! How's your leg?
Very good, thanks for asking. Come on in.
So if we knew the backstory, we'd know that Leonard had a motorbike fall on his leg, and it was all pretty funny and daggy and all of that sort of stuff. So the dialogue there might not make sense to us, but if we knew the whole show, we would. So then we introduced to Sheldon, and Sheldon is very much a different sort of person, and his clothes are always very different, and he has trouble with relationships, and so a lot of Sheldon's humour is in his body language and the words that he says, and how they are quite often either highly inappropriate because they offend people, or they're so rehearsed that they just come across as very daggy.
Oh, good, Penny. You're here to exchange gifts.
So if you know Sheldon, you'll know that this is a very rehearsed thing. He was expecting this to happen, and he's planned for it because he doesn't like surprises as such. So his body language and his tone of voice is what makes the humour in that section. So you can see I'm stopping and starting and trying to explain the different things that are happening. I can use the mouse to point out different things around the room, etc. And so that's how I can use Screencastomatic to explain what's going on in this particular skit. Once I have finished annotating my section of YouTube, and I've got up to 15 minutes that I can use, but I'm sure that Miss Fenton won't want you to make videos that long. Once I have finished, it's as simple as then going down to, and you can't see it on your screen unfortunately, but there's a pause button. Where my pointer is heading to is where the controls are for Screencastomatic, and it's as simple as me pausing there and then selecting the done. And when you play with Screencastomatic, as I suggest you do before you attempt to make your project for Miss Fenton, you'll see all of these tools down the bottom. I can see that my video has already gone for 4 minutes. Again, this is a tool that you will see when you have a play with Screencastomatic. Once I hit pause on this, I'm then going to show you what happens once you then hit done, and how you then go about saving your video that you have made. So let's assume I've done the whole of this skit, and I'm ready to now save it and give it to Miss Fenton.